Hello, Virgos, and welcome to your October 2024 reading. So, before we begin, here, I want to thank everybody for. I just received this beautiful honorary plaque about the 100,000 subscriber bar being passed and so on. This is amazing. I would have never thought this to be possible when I started, but this was able to be because of all of you, and I am thankful and grateful to be part of this beautiful family that we are. And so to celebrate all of this, I am doing a little contest where I'm going to give away a free tarot course or a free reading. The winner can choose what they want. In order to participate, you just write a comment where you would say, I would like, it's about the contest or whatever, I would like the tarot reading or the tarot course. And so I'm going to pick among you, and at the end of the month, I'm going to choose the winner and announce it in the next readings of November. So since it's going to be at the end of the month, don't forget it is also Samhain. You can ask help from your ancestors, since the veil between us and our dearly departed or our little house elves will be much thinner. So there you go. All right. So, okay. First, you come in the month, my beautiful Virgos, with the Knight of Pentacle and the Eight of Swords. So this is kind of being in our head when it comes to the next step, where, because the Knight of Pentacle, of course, is going to reach his goal, is going to get to where he's supposed to go. But he is slow and steady, making things right. But with the Eight of Swords, here there's kind of a bit of yes, but a bit of mental extra activity that kind of will stop the movement. So there's this feeling. Here we have the World in reverse. It can be the yes, but, because in a way, a period is over. A cycle is finishing. Where are we going next? Are we really done with it? You know, like moving to the next stage. Sometimes we're like, yes, but, and we kind of go and get the stuff from the past. Something like that. After, I have the Star. So I guess there's going to be some kind of alignment for you, my beautiful Virgos. And under that, I have the King of Pentacle and the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse and the Star being upright. This is really that kind of, it's going to be the aspect of release of the Star. Maybe not having right away the insight of what your soul or what that whole cycle was about, or understanding, forgiving, or whatever it would be needed to be in that alignment of the High Priestess. Maybe things are still going to be remain in the ether that are not understood, but there's going to be that kind of release that is going to allow you to be very grounded and secure in your process. And after that, we have the Eight of Wands and the Emperor. So grounded and secure in that movement, in solidity. Okay? So this is pretty good. This is pretty good. So, all right. Let's clarify this for you, my Virgos. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. help me clarify this reading for Virgos for the month of October 2024. Okay. Okay, Knight of Pentacle, Eight of Sword. Something was turned Ace of Cup. That's great. Eight of Wands. Queen of Cups. Maybe things are going fast or too fast. There's an Ace of Cups, there's a Queen of Cups, and you're all like, yes, but, what do I do with this? Okay, so what's the world in reverse then? What's the world in reverse for Virgo? We have the Six of Pentacles, but the Two of Wands in reverse. So there's kind of a resistance when it comes to stepping outside of your comfort zone. It's almost like something arrived with the flow of life here. But since you haven't quite, finished or taken care of your last cycle, you're like, I'm not sure I'm ready to put myself out there. Even if whatever is coming is very balanced and beautiful. Look at the star. Chariot, it's aligned. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be an opportunity or whatever. Ace of Cups is a creativity, insight, download, name it. It's the waters of your sacral chakra. It's the waters that can absorb communion with the divine. What is a communion? It's the joining of two frequencies, your unique one and the one of the divine. Here with the Chariot and the star, this is like, wow, the insight, I'm releasing, I'm moving forward, but I'm not starting. I'm not grounding it. It's in reverse. Or it's not easy to make it happen. Could it be because of the High Priestess? Why is the High Priestess in reverse? You're gonna do it, but it might take more effort. When the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, upright, it's supposed to work by itself. Okay, like it's just flowing. The eights are in the unconscious solar plexus here. It just flows by itself. It doesn't really have to think about it. It's just happening, easy breezy. Here, the High Priestess in reverse, that tells me that there's something your soul wanted you to understand or do that hasn't been done. And even though King of Pentacles, Emperor, you're grounded, you're going to make it happen anyway, but it wanted you to come back from, here we need that acknowledgement that I'm coming back from whatever I went through, I've got nothing to prove, and getting rid of or understanding, because the High Priestess needs to understand, and then she's aligning herself and can apply the wisdom. That's why she has this beautiful balancing and the law of the divine on her, understanding the laws. She's got her foot on the moon, so she understands all the hidden that creates the visible. But understanding the laws means they're not just dogmatic laws. You understand why they're there. So at that point, they're not even laws anymore. They're just the higher consciousness that understands that straight is the fastest line. Okay? It doesn't have to be told. He understands it. So here there are maybe old beliefs, heartache beliefs that still slow you down and prevent you from really being balanced in your energy here. It's not a big thing. On the long run, of course, we want to clear all of that and be just things easy, Maybe have a little look about what is this? Can I start doing things differently than what I've always done, things with those swords in my heart? Let's look at the 8 of Wands here. But all month, you're on a roll. All right. We have the Empress, but we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of energy, but it's maybe you're going to see yourself doing a lot of movement, but not seeing results. And that's because in order to have the results, to have the pentacle in your hand, here a lot of fire, but the pentacle needs to be there. That means you need to get out, finish that old cycle so that you can step into a new path. Here, Emperor. And the 8 of Wands, that can be like, there's a meeting and another meeting and a this and a that. And, it's not, when are we going to start? When are we going to start? You're going to start when you're going to remove that force field guarding you from possible heartaches, disappointments. Because that force field is made of all the times the Emperor was in reverse. And now you need to make that decision of, you know what? I really got to finish that old thing. I really have to understand why it happened. I cannot just out of my willpower and my diligence, pass through anyway. At one point, I'll have to deal with that. And maybe you'll have a glimpse of whatever that is for you this month. Because there's going to be a lot of movement, but yeah, the movement where you're going to see results are going to be the movements that are going to be made from a different stance outside of your comfort zone. So that's interesting. I'm going to call this when is it going to start? Because if you're asking yourself this question this month and you fall on this video that is entitled when is it going to start, maybe it's going to push you to just go and dig there a little bit. All right. So on this, my beautiful Virgos, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And so don't forget the contest. Don't forget Sam Hain. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and full moon in Aries, a lot of fire, I ask the universe to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. If you want a private reading, website, the description is below in the plus section under the video. Very easy. If you book a reading and you win a reading, of course, I'm going to refund you. Same thing for the tarot course. So on this, don't hesitate and have an amazing month of October. Namaste. See you next month.